What's up YouTube? Capital G here, looking at new prophecy support coming out of Code of the Duelist called Spellbook of Rudra, and holy fuck, this card is good. For any of you guys out there who are big fans of the prophecy archetype, you might want to dust off all your support because this could definitely bring the deck back to meta relevance. I'm not gonna say like this is as broken as like Spellbook of Judgment. I don't think Konami will ever make that mistake again, and I also think that this confirms Spellbook of Judgment is not coming off of that ban list, but this card is really good. Konami has essentially made a Destiny Draw and Wonder Wand wrapped up into one card for the prophecy archetype, and it's just really good, man. I love freaking legacy support. So this is Spellbook of Rudra. It's a normal spell card. You can only activate one Spellbook of Rudra per turn, so it is a hard once per turn. The effect is send one spellbook card, except itself, from your field or hand to the graveyard, or one spellcaster type monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do, draw two cards. So this card is so damn flexible. I love it. I think the biggest reason that this card is excellent is because it is so flexible. Prophecy, as of recent, like, they've had a very tough time if their Blue Boy doesn't get its effect off, because Blue Boy is pretty much what gets the deck rolling, and Prophecy have one of the strongest grind games in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just that it's pretty much all attached to getting that guy going and then getting your Grand Tower and drawing a bunch of cards and then just using Spellbook of Fate to just, you know, get rid of anything that basically is a problem. But if your Blue Boy doesn't go off, a lot of times you're kind of stuck, and this alleviates that problem. Not only can you get rid of cards in your hand, but this card is actually pretty damn broken with cards like Spellbook of Life. I didn't even realize Spellbook of Life just brings back a monster, but you don't actually need Spellbook of Life to stay on the field to actually keep that monster. So if you bring back like a High Priestess with Spellbook of Life, you can just get rid of the Spellbook of Life, draw two cards, and still keep your High Priestess. Now, I do think that if this card was not once per turn, I'd be willing to say, like, watch out, because Prophecy is about to become like a top 2 deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! I think the reason that they did make this once per turn is because A, Konami knows that like Prophecy were tier 0 at one point, and B, I think that Pantheism has left a very bad taste in their mouth because this card is better than Destiny Draw, and I think Konami is going to be a little smarter when they make these Destiny Draw clones, these cards that are archetype specific that let you draw two cards. Although the crazy thing about this card is it is an archetype specific. If you guys want to go nuts and you want to play your Invoked Wind Witch deck and you want to run 6 copies of Draw 2, basically you can just splash this in. I mean, that deck is pretty much a spellcaster deck anyway with the Wind Witches and the Alistair. This could basically be another copy of Wonder Wand, but it's so much better in Prophecy because if things are just going bad, you can get rid of your Grand Tower, draw a couple of cards, you can get rid of cards in your hand. Again, I think that because it is searchable, as good as this is, I don't think you actually need 3 copies. I probably just run like 2 copies because it is a hard once per turn. If it was not a hard once per turn, then yeah, I'd run like fucking 3 copies. I just use them all in one turn. And I don't know, maybe even people will consider playing Star Hall again, because it's been a long time since people have played Star Hall. That was basically back in the days of you know, Jogan and freaking Spellbook of Judgment and whatnot. But I think this card is fantastic. I think it's going to be criminal if this card is not at least a super rare, and I see no reason not to run at least 2 copies. I think it makes Spellbook of Life broken. I think that it gives you so much utility. The fact that you can use hand, field, whatever. So you guys let me know what you think. I think this legacy support is extremely good, and I've been saying, man, Code of the Duelist is looking like a really, really good set. I've said for a while now that I'm really not that enthusiastic about Maximum Crisis, but yeah, I'm probably going to buy some boxes of Code of the Duelist. I'll probably even bring back my live stream tournaments for Code of the Duelist. Whether I'm streaming or not, I will start streaming again just for Code of the Duelist because I am that excited over this set. The only way they could get me more hyped is if there was a Link Lunar Light monster in this set, but I don't really foresee that happening, but you know, that would just be something. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that this card is good? Do you guys think that it is what Prophecy needed? What do you guys think about the card in general? Leave that in the description below, or excuse me, the comment section. And I've shot too many videos. I didn't plan on shooting any videos. I thought I'd do maybe one YGO Pro replay, and I ended up shooting, I think, like four videos or something like that. Anyways, rambling at this point. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.